What's up, guys? In the Hoop here, and I got another video for you guys. This one is on Paul George and Chris Paul's relationship, as just recently Paul George was on his podcast and he talked about how Chris Paul said some disrespectful things to him during a game, and that caused the relationship to become sour, even though they were great friends before. And I don't really know what was said during that time. I'm not sure exactly what had happened in that situation, as Paul George just was being very general about it and didn't say too specifically what was the thing that was said to him. But we've seen this story a lot from Chris Paul getting into it with other players. The other guy said it on the podcast that some people really like him and some people really hate him. So take a listen to what Paul George said. I also included the clip of the situation in which Paul George is talking about the game in which they had this confrontation. So you could fast forward to the end of the video to see it.
That is where, I'm not the fondest of CP these days, but that's kind of where our fall off came about. You know what I mean? Because people don't know this. Me and CP used to have a great relationship, right? Like, he was the reason I got LASIK. Had a conversation with him. He recommended a eye doctor for me. I went to go see the eye doctor and I got LASIK, and my eyes have been terrific. But our relationship was up to that level where I could give him a call, like, hey, my shit is fucked up. And so now, fast forward, we get into I think it was a playoff matchup against Phoenix, or it was a regular season game. Can't remember which one it was, but we get into it. And words was a little, words was thrown out there that shouldn't be thrown out there between, two men. And so that kind of just drew the line for me. And I'm one of those, once you're on one side, bro, you stay in there. Yeah. And so absolutely, I get where that competitive nature comes from. I don't know if it's that little man syndrome, but he definitely got that competitive nature.
I was about to say, P, I know for a fact, if y'all got into it, just like me and him, and we're good now, but it's over basketball. It has to be something competitive. It would never be nothing all away from the court. Like you said, one of the best people. Family's unbelievable. Mom, dad, brother, everybody.
Y'all got to get back cool, P. He gave you the vision to see. He gave the doctor the call. You got to be back cool with him, man. He gave him the vision.
It was respectable at the moment because I looked up to him. You know what I mean? I'm the type, like, if you are OG to me, like, I'm gonna respect that 100%. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna never go against. You'll never hear me disrespectful. You'll never hear me call you out your name. Like, if I respect you as an OG, like, you got it 100%. I'm blessing you with that OG. But if you give me some type of way, I can't respect that.
So it's nothing. It's nothing that if this season, y'all play each other again, nothing.
It is what it is.
Okay, then it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Here's what I'm talking about. Paul George and Chris Paul getting into it. Having discussion, trying to communicate with one another, and then it goes sideways. Now it's trash talking. Now it's swelling up the chest and letting you know how I feel. But Monty Williams was